Hey everyone, it's Aim to the Chair from the Steam Network once more, bringing you a interesting game of Starcraft 2 on the Discord map. So I don't quite remember seeing this map before. It's possible I might have, but in either case, yes, it's going to be a 2 versus 2 team game, and yes, we're going to have top left team consisting of Elite Swag as the Terrans, Worm as the Terrans, and at the bottom right we've got Disciples, Troyer, Terrans, and Kazgas Proxy as the Terrans as well. So apparently this was a funny game, according to how it was described to me, but what the hell, we'll see how funny it actually is. And speaking of which, I don't really want to see that. There we go. Oops. Just as well, it's not really a serious game, but still, usually best not to see that, you know, so that's, you know, you don't quite expect the game just to end at a particular point. It kind of takes a bit of the suspense out. But anyway, so yeah, it looks like all the players are going for relatively standard stuff, although, except for this Troyer guy, he's flying his command center in a very interesting way. His SCVs are all down here. Kazgas Proxy's SCVs are down here as well. Not really sure what the hell happened to them actually. Two of them have been damaged, not entirely sure why. Huh. Wait a minute, or is this a free-for-all? Wait a minute, I think this is a free-for-all. Yes. Oh my god. What? Okay, it's a free-for-all on what is clearly meant to be a 2 versus 2 team play map from what I can see, because they spawned right next to each other. This is huh. Interesting. I'm pretty sure, yes, it is a free-for-all. Huh. To leave just... Oh no, no, wait a minute. Nah, it is a 2 versus 2. But... Huh. Interesting. What is this Troyer guy doing? He's... Okay then, looks like we're going to be in for one hell of a non-standard 2 versus 2 game apparently. And I suppose that'll also explain, you know, why these two players haven't attacked each other yet. Leave, hide your base, so we win, you'll see. Oh. Oh my god, and now Kazgas is moving his base as well, you've got to be kidding me. Looks like someone's pinging the map. I'm assuming that's Troyer pinging the map to indicate where to move the command center, and yeah, it would be a custom game. So I suppose, yeah, they're just feeling like screwing around. What's the point? Well, that's exactly the point. To do very crazy things to see if you actually win. So yes, just have a look at the map itself while the game is slowly getting underway. It looks like it mainly consists of one area for each team. So there's two players here, 2 players here. What about here actually? That appears to be just a random expansion, same for here as well, so it's just symmetric along the diagonal axis there. Anyway, just have a look. We've got natural expansion here, little ridge-like thing here, leading to expansion, and got 1 gold here, 2nd gold there in the middle, and a few more expansions accessible by. Actually, oh yeah, that's a cliff. Whoops. So yeah, just accessible by 1 ramp on each side as well. And missed out a bit of the message log there. Let's just have a look. How much am I going to waste waiting for them to leave? Like 2 minutes. Oh, come on. I hope the game is more than that. It's meant to be funny, so hopefully we're going to be seeing various crazy things happening. You're such a noob indeed. Okay, we'll have a look at what the top left team is doing. They seem to be a bit more sane, I suppose. I mean, they at least seem to be playing a bit more of a standard game. Got relatively early engineering bay for Worm, but let's see, free barracks out, no attached buildings there, but he's building a 4th building instead. As for Swag, mostly just got him putting in a bit of a wall in here. I'm surprised I didn't just put a bunker there, because it really is just Terran versus Terran. And yeah, just getting his first refinery. Just have a look here. We also got the first refinery for a Worm as well, so pretty standard so far. Have a look at the incomes just to see how ridiculous they are. So purple and green Terrans have of course got more harvesters than the other team, and of course their income would reflect that. It's interesting look at that. I just had noticed though that neither of them have actually upgraded to an orbital command, and I'm pretty sure we're a few minutes into the game, so not really sure what the hell that's meant to be about. So yeah, it's very bizarre indeed. So anyway, just have a look at what Troy's doing with his SCVs. He's just moving them about. I think he's trying to get Kazgas Proxy to to move his base away again or something like that, or at least to try, I don't know, he's just being a pain in the ass in any case. He hasn't done a single thing with his base. You'd think at least he'd drop it down and then, you know, lift it up when it gets discovered. If he could station, you know, maybe let's see, a worker here and a worker here. As soon as they spot trouble, you know, just lift up base, bam, they're out of there. If he really wants to keep his base hidden like that. But anyway, let's see. Kazakh saying, wait till I get Vikings. Oh, that's cute. Oh my god, now bloody Troy is attempting to destroy, or at least he's damaging Proxy's base here. And yeah, Proxy, I suppose, staying pretty true to his name. He's well, expanding to, well, transferred his base to a Proxy location, I suppose you could say. Not really expanding, because he just moved everything over. I don't know what this destroyer guy is doing, or whatever the hell you want to call him. Teammates bottom left. Oh my god! Oh, you've got to be kidding me! Oh, you betrayed me. Wow! Just as whether this was a custom game, because oh, but then again, even if it was God, yes, indeed he is, and that's where I got the game from, actually, or the replay, should I say? Oh my. And this guy's still not doing anything. You'd figure just plop down the base. He's got a whole bunch of spare SCVs. He's left the game. Wow. What a grief, to say the least, yes. Although, yeah, suppose if the game actually was ranked, then, whoa, look at him go. And we're just getting a bit of slowdown there. I hope the game hasn't crashed or anything like that. I just pause. Okay, that was interesting. The game froze up for whatever reason, not really sure why. Huh. Interesting. But yeah, if it was ranked, I suppose those sorts of players that grief like that, they'd eventually just end up at the bottom anyway. But I might just quickly check something, actually. Just pause recording. I'll be back in just 1 second. Okay, and we're back, so just keep playing again. So yeah, it's not really sure what the hell caused that. Don't know how actually that'll look in the final video, but well, whatever. I mean, I suppose it wouldn't have been the first time that this game, for whatever reason, decided to massively slow down. Although I've never actually had it really freeze before. But anyway, I checked the event log, didn't show any errors or anything like that. Did a quick scan of the memory, didn't find anything, so well, what the hell. Anyway, we'll just keep on observing what the hell's happening there. So yes, Troya has left, and what's interesting is, has the CPU completely taken over for him? Not really oh, what do you know? That CPU apparently has taken over for him, because I'm pretty sure it did show him leaving the game. Let's see. Damn, I'm pretty sure it did show did show the message of him leaving. So I don't know if maybe the CPU takes over or something like that. Huh. Better than nothing, I suppose. But yes, Kazgis is certainly going to have his work cut out for him. Wow. Great for indeed. But I think we might just speed things up just a bit, actually, given that much actually seems to be happening. Just have a look at upgrades, 0-1 and 0-1 as well. No stim pack even. So yeah, it's a very strange little team game indeed. Everyone just seems to be content to sit back in their base. Sorry. This despoiler, which I'm pretty sure has been taken over by the computer now. So I'm pretty sure it was. It's just mining, but it's not actually getting any minerals. Oh, okay. It's probably going to Kazgi Proxy's base, and well, we've got the frame rate actually dipping a bit after doing all that fast forwarding. Still dipping quite a bit now, actually. Yeah, a bit of a shame, but anyway, because really nothing too much is happening. We'll just have a look. Finally got a stim pack being researched. It'll be a very late stim pack. We'll know that much. Also got nukes coming out as well for Kazgis. Got more pretty standard stuff coming out from the top left players. Although they really could have just expanded very wildly and just gone a bit of a hunt for Kazgi Proxy's base, but yeah, I suppose it's just going to be content to build up the forces. Kazgi's going to be oh, hang on a sec. There we go. It's going to be sitting back. Although there we go. Finally, we do have Swag sending in good old Marines. A couple of Vikings as well, just to try to take on those medevacs. Men just to take one, and you might actually be able to take on the second one. A very strange little engage here. I don't know what the hell to think about that. Swag probably would have won that if he actually bothered to maybe send his troops down, or at least engage a bit more of a favourable position, because he basically funneled his guys in here. And his whatever superior numbers he might have had in that battle would have amounted to nothing, basically. So wow, these top left players, they they don't really seem to know what they're doing at all. There we go, we got Siege Tech coming down for Worm, and more Marines, good old Space Marines coming out for Swag. So what the hell? Why would he build a sensor tower there? That seems. I mean, I suppose I could spot the guys here. I can't really spot them heading around here. That's very strange indeed. Wow. Well, it is certainly a funny game to say the least. I'm assuming, yeah, this is just the CPU taking over, presumably to give Kazgiz some resources. Just have a look. Yep, his resources are through the roof, and he doesn't really have more harvesters than these two combined. So it must be the additional harvesters for this guy, whatever the hell his name is, Troyer, or whatever. Huh, interesting. Interesting indeed. I really don't know what the hell to make of the game. It should have ended much earlier once this guy quit. In an even 2 versus 2, it should end pretty early, you know, if one of the players is quitting like this, because the teams will be horribly imbalanced. But this Kazgiz guy has managed to hold on, and Worm, he's got crap loads of Marines, he doesn't have Stim Pack, and now he doesn't have that combat shield upgrade either, so he's got nothing. Oh, he does have the 2-2 upgrades, I suppose, but up against Marines with Stim Pack, and actually no, they don't have any base upgrades, but anyway, they do have Stim and combat shield, supported by Siege Tanks with Siege Tech mode. It's going to be tricky to break it just with Marines though. And really, these two players should just be attacking now, I reckon. We'll just have a look at their, let's see, and it's lost. There we go. Wow, so yes, good old Worm lose. Oh no, that was elite Swag, losing crap loads of units there. And, okay, so he's the one that lost in that major battle then. And, yeah, Proxy losing a few, but not anywhere near as many though, so. Huh, interesting. We'll just look at the army supply. Wow. Kazgiz is actually maxed out, while what's his name? That Swag guy has only got 53 out of 126. Worm's only got 162. And speaking of which, we've got ourselves a nice little battle here as well. So yes, we'll just have a look what's going on there. Oh, got a nice sort of nuke being launched by the Ghost. I don't know where the Ghost is though. But yeah, that nuke's going to do crap loads of damage. Worm is not moving his troops at all, and they're just going to die rather horribly in that nuclear blast, as you can see. Wow, so a pretty cost-effective nuke, I'm pretty sure. And there we go. Just like in real war, the bodies just fade away and they don't have to worry about notifying their families or anything like that. So wow, another massive victory for Kazgiz, I suppose, and yeah, he's just going to keep attacking Elite's base. Yep, he's attacking, so he just stims them up. He does thankfully does a couple of medevacs here and there. At the very least, Worm was somewhat smart enough to put a few tanks up here. Oh my god, and Elite's fake left the game. Oh, this is now down to a good old-fashioned 1 versus 1. And I don't think that the top left team is going to win this one, but being, well, seeing as they don't seem to actually be winning. Worm's sending the tank back, that's good. Yeah, seeing as they weren't exactly winning in a 2 versus 1 situation, so yes, Worm's going to hold out for as long as possible. Setting up the tank just beyond the range of, or rather just barely out of striking distance within, oh well, for those Space Marines, and wow. Units lost, let's have a look. So yeah, Kazgiz losing a few more, but yeah, both these players losing quite a bit more generals. Oh, okay, I think Worm is, yeah, he's just striking that building with good old Siege Tech. What? Siege tank, should I say. Oh, that's interesting. I was half expecting it to splash damage a nearby tank and building. Apparently didn't. So anyway, it looks like Worm, he thinks the next step up would be to go for 4s. Interesting. 4s. Well, I suppose if he has a few SCVs on it to repair, it might not be too bad. Problem is though, it'll be going up against good old Space Marines supported by more Space Marines. And yeah, they'll be able to destroy the 4 pretty much within seconds, which is kind of ridiculous when you think about it. It's a big heavy armoured mech. I mean, granted, those Marines are probably shooting some sort of armour piercing shells. You'd think, you know, they'd find it a bit hard to pierce the armour of something like 4 of a tank for that matter, but what the hell. Let's assault begin. Looks like Kazgas is taking quite a bit of damage but from those siege tanks. He has managed to destroy Worm's base there, and he's going to destroy the 4. Yep. And wait, he's even going to unleash a nuke as well, so should be able to take out the siege tanks and possibly a couple of buildings as well. So just keeping his marines barely out of range of the tanks once again. Yep. Just see what. Oh, there we go. Wow, actually that tank survives, which is kind of funny, really. But yeah, all the add-ons are knocked down. Although they're building tanks though, and okay, so yeah, just keep on building tanks. Won't be able to build any more tanks though. I suppose we'll have a few. Won't really be able to do too much else to say the least. There we go, he's deciding to go forward finally. Striking Swag's troops with a good old siege tank. Worm's sending another 4 out, not exactly doing much damage there though. Really needs, actually maybe a few Hellions. If he masses up loads of Hellions, he might be able to burn the crap out of these Marines if he can position them correctly. Problem is though, he still has to worry about the Marines themselves of course, and the siege tanks. So it's a bit of a tricky proposition no matter how you look at it. I suppose another thing you could do is just try to do a bit of a surprise assault on Kazgis' main base. Well, he does have a base here as well, though where it is contained in the top left. It's going to be a bit tricky. Problem is though, Kazgis is going to see that coming. He's got Marines strategically set up at the Zonaga Tower and yeah, around the left as well, but maybe might not be able to see maybe the extreme left, but in either case, yeah, Worm doesn't look too tempted to try to assault the bottom left. Yeah, there's actually long distance mining. Wow, there's a bit of a fight at that one. So. What a bizarre game. It's certainly not to be taken seriously, that's for sure. But and there you go. I guess it just goes to show that even if you have a crappy teammate, sometimes it pays to try to stick it out. You know, to stick things out, because occasionally you might be up against really crappy players as well. So yes, indeed. Just speed things up a little bit. Come on, Kazgas attack. Or is he just going to? Yeah, maybe he's just going to transport these Marines with the medevacs. Huh. Now let's see what happens. In any case, I need to. Damn it. Which is the thing that requires my attention, of course. So just be straight back. Thankfully, to you to look instantaneous. So we're back. So hopefully we shouldn't have any more interruptions. And the game is pretty much a foregone conclusion at this point. I might just stick it out for the end though. Hopefully we'll see. Ah, there we go. Alright, so finally we've got good old Kazgas deciding to send all of his guys to the left. Just start shooting up the SCVs of Swag we left previously. Yeah, it's pretty much going to be game over for Swag and Worm here, unless if Worm does something unexpected. It doesn't look like he's going to do anything too unexpected though. I'm surprised actually that Kazgas proxy didn't go with a few Marauders as well. He does have a couple of ghosts though. Actually, it has one single ghost, right? So, going to be launching a nuclear missile very soon. Hopefully, maybe not. There we go. Wiping out crap loads of supply depots there. Suppose maybe not the greatest use of nukes, but what they're also doing quite a bit of damage, I suppose. Keeping the ghosts hidden and cloaked as well. Ah, okay, so yes, would have been detected by that missile turret though. And come on, attack you bastard. I could just speed up the game a bit more. So there we go, we just see Worm being destroyed. Guys, watch the replay. Actually, wait a minute, what did he say? I'm interested to see what actually he said there. Guys, watch the replay tonight. Oh, okay. Yes, indeed, that's true. His teammate certainly wasn't very sporting to say the least, but it ended up in one bizarre game to say the least. But anyway, yeah, we're just seeing Worm's base load being destroyed. Worm for some reason hasn't GG'd and quit yet, though. I'm not entirely sure why. There we go, there goes his last building. What, does he have to kill off this refinery as well, or is there something? Oh, it's just an SCV. But pretty sure if he kills off this last refinery, should be game over. No longer has new forces, and that's it. Replay complete. So, one interesting game to say the least. So, just to show that sometimes you can still make it. Of course, it's much better to have good teammates and all that in 2 versus 2 and 3 versus 3 games and all that. But well, what can you do? So until next time, this has been Dame Tudovic signing off.